Hello, welcome back to my channel, the Earthstar Tribrid. I am your host, Earthstar Tribrid. So today we're doing a pick a card read. I'm also going to do another one on career and finance, okay? So, we're doing when will I meet my forever partner and what do they look like? It's kind of a continuation from the first one when I said like, who is my, counterpart, my divine counterpart. So this is the forever partner. So it's kind of the same a little bit. It might be a continuation, or this could be giving you a little bit more information about something else. So this is first pile is Tiger's Eye. Second pile, Moonstone or Luckstone. Third pile, Obsidian. Fourth pile is Amethyst, and the fifth pile is Aventurine. Disclaimer, remember to always use your discernment and do what comes naturally to you. Not everything will resonate. If it doesn't fit, don't make it. Please keep your health in mind while doing your breathing exercises. Do not overbreathe. Don't overdo it. There are many ways to use your intuition. Some pick by their favorite color, number, stone, etc. Some go by the first thing that comes to mind or by the first thing they see. It always depends on you. However, if you are new to your intuition, here are a few ways to activate it. 1. Make sure there are no distractions. 2. Pause video during the selection process. 3. Sit still while facing the video. And 4. Close your eyes, clear your mind, and while repeating the title of the video, you're going to be taking 3 to 5 deep breaths. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. If you want, you can roll your neck from side to side as you do your breathing. It will help with the connection and your relaxation if just regular breathing just doesn't work. Once you feel like you have just relaxed, like you just feel like a state of relaxation, once you are done, open your eyes and your eyes should fall upon your pile. Now, if you are rolling your neck while you are breathing, make sure you bring your head back to its original position before opening your eyes, okay? Once you open your eyes, they should fall upon a pile, okay? Now, if they fall upon, either above, below, or dead center between two piles, you're going to want to look into both of those piles. The second way to test your intuition is to close your eyes and then cover them with your hands tightly so that way you're not seeing any light. As you repeat the title and do your breathing, a shape or color of the chosen stone will appear. This also works when learning to know what chakra to align. If more than one color or shape appears, check out each of those piles. It is normal to choose more than one. Okay. Now again, Tiger's Eye, pile 1, pile 2, the Luckstone, pile 3, Obsidian, pile 4, Amethyst, and pile 5, 333 on the timer, Aventurine. Alright, so I will see you guys at your chosen pile, okay? See you there. Okay, welcome back to pile number 1. 1 second. Where is my pencil? Where'd you go? There it is. It was 3:44. Before I forget, I'm time stamping. 1 second, guys. I'm sorry. Okay. Alright, so if you chose pile number 1, then you've chosen the Tiger's Eye. Alright, so you have to, like I said, you have to use your discernment and put things where they go, alright? Only you know where this fits for you. So when it comes to timing, and I also wrote down the bottom of the deck for each card, like you have your clarifiers, what they might look like, attributes and career, and then you have timing, and then an oracle for the spread. So for the timing, you've already met, retrograde, and taking their time. At the bottom of the deck for timing, I got right place, right time. All right. So I could be talking to a few, obviously this is a collective, so it could be a few different scenarios going on here. Uh, for what they might look like, we have Australia. So somebody could be Australian or has traveled to Australia or wants to travel to Australia. Somebody has a beautiful smile. Braids can be significant. They can either wear, it could be any type of braid. Somebody can wear French braids, pigtail braids, and cornrows, whatever braids are there, okay? Somebody is of a healthy weight, hair, teeth, and skin. Somebody can be considered fit. Somebody can also be considered well endowed. That could be either men or women. And with women, that could either be like chesty or, with the booty. They have long hair for a man or woman. We got North America. So somebody could be from North America or, just be, no, I can't just sit here and be like, oh, white, but because, North America has like a plethora of different types of, races and stuff like that, ethnicities. So, somebody could just be North American. Somebody could be Australian. Somebody could be below 6 feet. Somebody can have an hourglass figure. Again, we have well endowed. And then we have skinny. So somebody could be skinny with an hourglass figure, or a woman could be, if you're a woman, you could be an hourglass figure. The guy can be skinny. Obviously, the guy can't be, unless it's transsexual. You, like I said, you put it where it needs to go. And then you have below 5 foot, so somebody could be, a little bit shorter than normal. And then you also have muscular. So we have healthy and fit, so somebody is health conscious. Somebody could be a mother. There's a 5-year age gap. Somebody needs to raise their vibrations. Raising your vibrations will help you manifest your forever partner faster. Okay, just by raising your vibrations. If you give it to the universe, give it to God, and raise your vibrations, your manifestations will come in like super freaking quick. We also have 4th house. Somebody could be a Cancer or some type of water sign. We have home, roots, family, self-care, emotions, foundations, and femininity. They could be all about those things. And we have healthy, fit, and muscular out here. Well endowed. Well endowed. Well endowed could also be muscle mass. Somebody could be a bodybuilder. Family friend. Again, you've already met. This could be a family friend. This family friend could be a mother. You could be a mother. Or you met through your mothers. Say you guys have been friends since childhood, and that was because your mothers always got together and hung out. Somebody can be the youngest, you, them. Somebody can drive a truck. Somebody can ride an electrical bike. Somebody can have both. We also have Aquarius and Scorpio. With 5+ years here, somebody could be actually 11 years apart. We have innovation for Uranus, so somebody can be, just have a lot of good ideas, or just has a lot of thought process. And look, we got 3rd house here, Gemini, another air sign where it says thoughts. We also have informant here. So it doesn't necessarily mean somebody's an informant of the police. Somebody can just be informational. They always have a lot of information, like with innovation, thoughts. Somebody could just have so many things going on inside their head. Like they just have a lot of interesting topics that they can talk about. Also, somebody can too be an informant as well. Also, somebody, when I'm getting out here, a couple of religious stuff when it comes to spirituality. If somebody is a psychic investigator, that can be considered as an informant. Again, with 3rd house here, Gemini, is thoughts, communication, siblings, interests, neighbors, early education. Didn't I say something out here for education before? Or was that another deck? I think that was another deck. Okay. Also, somebody can be a little lazy. I mean, you don't want to get with somebody who's like overly lazy, okay? You don't want to be feeling like you have to pick up after somebody. You know what I mean? They should be able to take care of themselves, you know? But somebody could be seen as laid back, really chill, like, or somebody could be somebody who's very OCD compared to somebody who's just, you know, the average person. That OCD person can see that average person as a little lazy. You know, it is what it is. We also have the tiger, Chinese zodiac out here. Again, another Aquarius. We have Aquarius twice. Brave, confident, competitive. Somebody could be, you know, into sports. Again, you got health and fit, so somebody can be, you know, like just into some type of sport. Theo, Theo, off the TV, please. Thank you. Um, so we're going to start in the 1900s here. I'm going to give out some birth years. Starting with the 1900s, we got 26, 38, 50, 62, 74, 86, and 98. And in the 2000s, we have 10, 22, 34, 46, 58, and 70. Keep in mind this read is timeless, so this can be happening anywhere from now into the future. Somebody, if anything, this could be confirmation of what you already know. So if you're already in a relationship and this is clicking for you, there you go. Again, these dates don't have to mean anything. They could just have these attributes, right? Somebody could also have the tattoo of a tiger somewhere. How many stripes do I have on this guy? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. The number 23 or 5 can be significant. February 3rd could also be significant. Somebody could be a janitor, a cleaner, or a maid, or somebody could just be very cleanly. Again, we have self-care here, home, roots, so somebody probably takes really good care of their home. Again, they could also do this for work. Somebody could also be the same age. Okay, so we have a 5-year age gap. We have the same age, youngest. So you got to put it where it needs to go. So it could be a couple of different people that I'm talking to. Obviously, this is a collective read. There's a lot of people that are going to be looking in on this. And somebody can also be seen as patient. You also could have a mother with siblings here. If you're dealing with a person who is a mother or a parent of some sort, because we also have parental figure up here as well for the clarifiers, they could have an extreme amount of patience. They just have a lot of patience, but you know, they probably won't. See, with me being a mom, I only have patience for my child. I don't have patience for other people's BS. Like, please don't bring that over here. Like, no, I'm dealing with enough. I don't need that. Okay, so for the clarifiers, we have parental figure, transformation, fallen twin, drama king or queen, earth star, the empress, and then we also have the campfire here. Now, even though the campfire looks beautiful and it's like all romantic and stuff, there's like moths drawn to the flame. You also have a scorpion here, so you just got to be careful. So there's something with the fallen twin here. Somebody could also, with the sloth, somebody could, with the raise their vibration, somebody could not be where they need to be at for something to actually work. Like say if somebody is in another relationship, but you like the attractions there or whatever, they might have to like make that, you know, end that. We got curtain call here, but it's in reverse. So somebody's not ending something, but something needs to end in order for the transformation of the relationship. We got karmic twin in reverse. So whatever it is that's keeping you guys apart, you're not going to act on whatever it is. Somebody has really, really high standards, so they're not going to act on what it is that they're feeling. With the disgust here, you know, like this could have anything to do with anything going on here. Like, even though this is like going on, they're not disgusted by the situation. They're just accepting it for what it is and just letting it go. Hold on, guys. Okay. So also with the disgust here, this could also be regarding to somebody's spirituality or religion. We got fallen twin or fallen angel. Okay, so fallen angel, fallen twin. Sorry. So the fallen twin and then the fallen angel. So that's in reverse. So there is an empress here, man or woman. This is just energy here. That has some type of spiritual religion. This person does not see it in disgust. They don't see it as a false religion. They do not believe this person to be of like a, you know, dark path. Like, they don't see them as a fallen angel. If anything, they do see them as an angel, and they don't see them as somebody who sits in front of a fire and does magic, like fire magic or candle magic or anything like that. They see them as somebody who actually does good with their with their work. With this also, I'm also getting weight loss journey. So somebody could, even if they're not healthy, fit right now, somebody could be on the path of doing that, so they could actually be in the process. So once they're finally done, they're going to be in that muscular, fit, healthy area of their life. So for here, for your oracle, you have Lamb Island. So with this, I'm just going to read off what it says. Okay, so the message of the Lamb Island. You are going through a mystical transformation at the moment, so go with your instincts. Like I did when I bought my island. Cosmic energy enters the body through the mind, so be aware of any transcendent states where you feel a strong union or connection to be something bigger than yourself. Keep your mind calm and focused. You may feel drawn to spend time in certain places that have powerful flowing energy. Stay connected and in the flow. So you might want to check out places with water like creeks, rivers. If you're at the beach, go to the beach. You know, do something that involves water. Water will help connect you. Or get something in your house that helps you listen to the water sound, like maybe one of those little water fountains. So where's that? And then I'm going to pull a couple charms. I'm going to roll the big dice here, and I'm also going to pull some letters. Where's my charm? There they go. Okay, so we have I'm getting this in the sense of like same age again. We got three, so somebody could have three kids. Those are three daisies. Like again, a mother figure. Or youngest, somebody could be the youngest of three. Um, with beautiful, I think, was it beautiful smile or beautiful soul? Oh, sorry, I'm gonna try. A beautiful smile or beautiful soul? No, not that one. It's this one. Beautiful smile. So here we have, my son has this little dentist kit, and I pulled out the two teeth that are in there. One set has cavities, another set is like clean. So his beautiful smile here, somebody could have just had work done to their teeth. Okay. Due to them eating a lot of sweets, somebody could have a sweet tooth. We also have the bee out here. I get my son's little Minecraft thing. Like a busy bee, again with honey as well. Sweet tooth. Somebody could like honey, or have a bee. Like, you know, some people harvest their own honey. Somebody could do that. Whenever I was talking about the beach, and then we got the palm tree here. Yin and yang, something needs to come into balance. Again, there's some type of transformation that needs to happen before this comes into play. This is actually a meteorite. Meteorites are considered shooting stars, so a falling star. So, and this is the other half. The other half is actually upstairs. My son has the other half. So this is half of the meteorite. So somebody's looking for their other half. Somebody could also be about space. Somebody could also collect like rocks or specific kinds of rocks, like especially ones that look like glass like that. Somebody needs to go to the beach, get some sun, listen to the waves, listen to the water. Again, I'm getting this as a gummy bear, so somebody definitely has a sweet tooth. This could also, even if it's not them, this and they have like kids, this could be something along those lines. The fact, okay, so if you look here, they're all daisies, right? But two are the same, and then that might be where the same age comes in. Somebody might have twins and they're the same age, and then you have the youngest flower right here. We also have this other flower. So say these are four kids. These three can be from the same marriage, whereas this one can be from a previous marriage or previous relationship. It doesn't have to be a marriage. I there's something in my eye. Oh, sorry about that. Okay, so dinosaur here again. With the dinosaur, I'm getting elder, like older. Somebody could be older because you know dinosaurs were like how many years ago? 65 million years, and 6 plus 5 is 11, and I got 11 somewhere in there before. Somebody could like gold or wear gold. Purple heart. Somebody could have a purple heart, be in the military, have somebody in their family that has a purple heart. Cherries. I'm getting like you're at the beach. I think there's some type of drink that you get cherries in. Or cherries on top of a sundae. Again, that can go with the sweet tooth thing. Again, butterfly for transformation. Something could be coming in fast. Again, retrograde. I don't know when the next retrograde is, so this could be happening around the next retrograde. Again, everything's timeless. Not only am I getting like coming in fast, but it's like say if somebody's married, right? And you know, if the relationship's not going well or they're going through the divorce situation, this lightning bolt, or that could be another situation. Just so you know, this could be another situation. Somebody could find out one of the kids is not theirs, and that causes, you know, a split in the family, and that, you know, obviously talks for divorce there. Somebody could be a little freaky and get tied up, or somebody could be wearing some bows. What I'm getting also with this is like, say there's a janitor or a maid or something and they wear an apron. This is how it ties in the back. So the white bow, they wear a white apron. Doesn't have to be white, it could just be an apron. Somebody could live where it's sunny and, you know, at the beach. Somebody's happy about somebody's just living their happy life, just living life the way they want. Okay, no, where are you at? Okay. Star. Well, again, oh wow, we got Earth Star coming out again. That's the Earth, that's the star. So somebody is definitely an Earth Star. Or just spiritual in general. Cancer, Scorpio, Taurus, Gemini, Libra. Here we got Aries, Mars. Somebody's in masculine energy. Okay, remember when I was sitting here saying somebody probably likes to tie up like bondage. All right, so we got fixed, and we also got red in the passion. So control fixes control. So somebody probably likes to be in control when it comes to being intimate, and that's a positive. That's a yes. Home, escape, and with the asterisk, this is giving me like just naughty. This is just giving me naughty energy. Somebody's naughty in the bedroom. So there could be an Earth star that's in masculine energy. They can have any one of these signs or a combination or highly aspected within their birth chart. Somebody could be a homebody with escape. So, like with there was Australia, so somebody wants to probably go on a trip, like they just want to escape. Maybe they're at home all the time, or maybe that's where they go all the time. Like, you know, I work and go home, work and go home. I just want to get out. I want to go do something. So they plan an escape, like, and it's not an escape to, like, say you'll be not, hopefully this isn't in the sense that somebody's holding you hostage and you got to get the F out of there. I'm hoping that is not the case whatsoever, but this is like, when will I meet my forever partner? So we're going to put this in a nice positive way. So with the escape, somebody's like going on vacation from home to somewhere exotic, or just, you know, opposite of where they are. Okay? And the reason why I say that is because we got white with the black, and then we have the, what is that, purple? Yeah, that's purple with the white. So it's like complete opposite of where they're at. And while they go there, they might meet somebody who's a very freaky girl. Get it from her mama. Something like that. Somebody could be very creative. Maybe somebody can be very successful in creating stability and finances for themselves. Somebody could have some type of passion in life where they are creative. That could be painting, humanitarian work, and with creating emotions. With the creating of emotions, cardinal create energy. I'm getting a lot of emotional energy from this person. Emotional energy, that's what it was. Emotional energy. Because cardinal is about energy, putting forth something into it. Then you have somebody might change an idea to actually just move. Like, be over where they're at. Like, wherever this other person's at. Like, say they go there and they end up meeting their forever person, and they decide that they're going to stay. That's, you know, change in not just finances, but stability, like grounding your home life. So, like, say you have that innovative idea to make a change, to move to a new place, to be with your person. Oh, let me give you an angel number here. 741. By the way, 7 plus 4 is 11. That's also 111. You're never without resources when you rely on the endless abundance of the universe. You're never without resources when you rely on the endless abundance of the universe. Alright, and now we're going to go ahead and get into... Oh, by the way, I almost forgot. So we went over the bottom of the decks, right? So the timing bottom of the deck was right place, right time. The bottom of the deck for physical features. Remember when I said somebody was on a weight loss journey or something like that? They could possibly be that. At the bottom of the deck for physical features, chubby, not yet overweight. So somebody could be a little, like, have a little weight to them, but is going through a body transformation, like a glow up. At the bottom of the deck for attributes and career, I got baby mama, baby daddy. So somebody has a baby mama, baby daddy, and, you know, somebody has children. Confirmations at the bottom is slow and steady, because remember, taking their time. So somebody's probably taking their time to be able to get things situated before they decide to, like, say if they're married, or deciding when they're going to save up and go on this vacation or whatever. And then at the bottom of the deck for Oracle, the Oracle card was Chariot. And I'm going to read that off to you too real quick. I forgot I was going to do all that. So Chariot. Where you at? I know you passed. the world? Oh, sir, where you go? You're from this deck. I know you are. Oh, sorry. They go by the, not just chariot. It's the chariot. 112. Okay. Discipline and consistency. This card is urging you to hold the reins of your life firmly in your own hands in order to get your desired spiritual destination. Remember, it's a moving destination. You will need inner discipline and consistency to achieve this. Remember when I said something about saving up money? You need to inner discipline and consistency to achieve this. So set your sights firmly on your destination and focus solely on the part that you play in the situations that arise along the way, rather than good Lord, rather than being distracted by others. Take responsibility for your actions and make amends at any time it's needed or in order to keep. Why am I having issues reading this? Okay. In order to keep your side of the street clean. Your extraterrestrial guides will be impressed with the efforts you're making and will make themselves known to you in good time. Okay? Now, the last thing we're going to do is pull letters. Okay. Did I read the signs that were in this? We have Gemini, Virgo. Just going to read them off again just in case. Scorpio, Taurus, Libra, Gemini, Leo, Scorpio, and Leo, just making sure one last time. Aquarius, Gemini, Gemini heavy, Aquarius, Scorpio, Cancer. Yeah. Okay. 6, 3. Gemini again. Virgo again. Star. Somebody. Okay, so we also got the red mutable. So somebody could have a change in passions. So like somebody could change up what they're passionate about, or like if they decide to say they met somebody through humanitarian work in some shape or form, and this person travels a lot, that person might change their career to better suit moving around with that person, if that makes sense. When you love somebody, you love somebody. This, all right, so somebody's going to be excited about this situation. We got a double star here. Okay. That's an N. F. Tim. Tam. Tammy. Bird. Somebody could be sassy. Sarah. Bill. Billy. 50. Somebody could be in their 50s. Sasha. We got dry. Somebody can be where it's dry like Nevada or some type of desert. I also got Bible. Remember we got something about religion. Okay. I don't have another M, but I'm getting mammal. But obviously we're mammals, right? But what I'm getting is that song. You and me, baby, ain't nothing but mammals, so let's do it like they do on the Discovery Channel. Doing it. So I'm getting that. Because remember I was talking about somebody freaky? I also have fish here. Sushi might be significant in some way. Or somebody likes to eat the sushi, if you get my drift. We do have that right there. I'm also getting Ash, Ashley, Tiffany. I'm seeing safe, but like you're safe, but I'm also saying make sure you have a safe word. Somebody could be a dad, somebody could be a mom. Again, we were getting that as well. Fit, Fitbit, somebody could have a Fitbit. Pamela, Sam, Samantha, Samuel. Somebody could be named Samuel from the guy in the Bible. Dido, Ditto, which means me too. Family, somebody could be very much about their family. Mafia. I'm getting. What was that movie? What's that movie? 365. Amy, Andy, Abby, Libby, Beatrix, B. Rashad, May, Maya. Somebody could be called pint size. I remember getting a card under 5 foot, so because they're like fun, I'm getting fun size, pint size. I'm also getting Lassie. We got Asian Mafia. Asian. Hey, look. And then we got Mafia. Asian Mafia. Dino. We had dinos. Maybe their kids like dinosaurs. Zach. Sia. Asia. Asia could be a name. Mia, Ray, I'm also getting Muay Thai. Somebody probably does some Muay Thai or some type of like fighting. All right. June 3rd, March 6th, January 9th, January 7th, January 2nd, May the 5th, 12th, 17th, and 19th can be significant. And see if there's anything else. Tom, Tommy, Timmy, Tim. I think I said that already. Somebody could be a silly Billy. I'm seeing silly Billy here. Okay. All right, so that's what I got for pile number 1. If this is everything that that you selected, then I'll see you on the next read. If not, I will see you on the next pile. Remember to please like, share, and subscribe. Okay, and I will see you guys later. Okay, bye. Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is Ursa Tribrid, and we have picked pile number 2. Okay, so pile number 2 is not looking too good for you. Okay, obviously, if you are on this read, you haven't met your partner yet. And there are a lot of things you need to work, needs more work. And when it says needs more work, this is mainly you. Okay? This is basically you. The person, what your partner will look like is somebody who is going to most likely have facial hair. This could be you. You know, when it comes to the physical like the physical features, you need to put that where it needs to go. But when it comes to timing and this here, like the clarifications and the timing, this is for you. This is about you, okay? The physical features and the attributes and the career, this is most likely them, okay? But you need to put it where it needs to go. So when it comes to timing, okay, you could be meeting this person on or near or around the new moon. We have winter out here twice, and we have summer. Okay, so you could already know who this person is, or you're going to, but it needs more work. But there's also something about work here. Okay. Also at the bottom of the timing deck, I have no. So right now is not the right time. You may not have met this person, or you have already met them, and this is confirmation. We're about to get into confirmation of what they might look like. Somebody could wear dreads with albino. Doesn't necessarily mean somebody is actually albino. Somebody could be white or have just really delicate fair skin. Like if they go outside too long, they can easily burn. Somebody could have some type of Egyptian ancestry or are Egyptian. Like I said, somebody could have facial hair, beard, mustache, sideburns. somebody they can either work in research or like do something in science, or they like to watch a lot of like research videos, documentaries, whether it's like forensic science or anything like that. Again, when I said you might already know this person, that's why, because best friends to lovers. So again, you guys could be really cool, like good friends right now. And this is just, like I said, confirmation that, okay, so that my best friend is my forever. Like, you guys could work retail in a department store. Somebody could be the custodial parents of a child, whether it's the baby mama or the father. We also have grandfather out here. Somebody can have a brother, or they can have children and their brothers. We are looking at the dragon, confident, intelligent, enthusiastic. Somebody could be an Aries. They can have this Chinese zodiac sign of the dragon. They can have a tattoo of a dragon. The birth years, I'm going to start with the 1900s, 28, 40, 52, 64, 76, and 88. In the 2000s, we have 2000 exactly, and then 2012, 2024, 2036, 2048, 2060, and 2072. We also got work colleague. Somebody could be seen as diligent, dependable, strong, and determined. Again, with diligent here, hardworking. Again, this is very work related. But what I'm getting here is that somebody is definitely in double energy, and the reason why I say that is one, on the leg of the table here, because when it came to the seven deadly sins, I wrote down what demon handled that, like what fallen angel handled that. We have Satan for wrath and barbaric, and then we also have Lucifer, okay, for pride. So somebody's very much in devil energy. That doesn't necessarily mean they worship the devil. I mean, they could, because there's an altar here. Somebody could be doing some type of like love spell, but we also have somebody could be trying to put something in somebody's drink. I mean, it doesn't have to go that deep, but it could. So I would be careful. We got Capricorn, very heavy in this read. Aries, Capricorn, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Taurus, Scorpio, Libra, heavy Earth, Capricorn, again, Gemini. Somebody could be looked at as the sacrificial lamb, or as the scapegoat, kind of like the black sheep of the family. Whoever this person is, they mate for life. They're extremely monogamous. They don't play around. They mate for life. That's it. Like, if you're it, they could be on, like, they could be celibate or absent, practicing abstinence, and they're not willing to do that with anybody until they know for like this is the person that they're gonna be with. Like this, they're not playing any games. So if you know that you are not in this chaos, destructive, lustful, low down low, depressive, like angry, probably bipolar energy, then you need to put it where it needs to go. Okay, because we also got here Eye of Ra, power, fury, violence. All right, so somebody's not in their right headspace. And then, but you also have Metatron's cube, and then you have the Eye of Horus. Eye of Horus is protection, health, and restoration. So say if somebody does, do double work or whatever, and they have an altar and they're doing something to your drink, or That's why you should not have your drinks around this person, or something like that. Either way, you're protected. It's just gonna rebound. Whatever they do to you, it's just gonna, I'm rubber, you're glue. Whatever you do or say to me bounces off and goes right back to you. And Metatron's cube. Oh, man. What did they say that was the hold on a second. Okay, I forgot. I forgot what I put down for Metatron's cube. Blueprint of creation, balance, and the flow of energy between heaven and earth. Named after Archangel Metatron, it is used for spiritual protection, clearing negative energy, and meditating to gain insight into the interconnected, harmonious structure of the universe. So again, whoever, you put yourself where you're at, right? If you are doing the dark, dirty deeds here, I would suggest to stop, because the person that you're messing with is highly protected. And you are really going to really not like what comes from this. And you know what's really crazy is that we have black hole acknowledging the void. This is basically, I've had this card come out a few times, so I know what it talks about. It's basically using outside means to fill the hole inside of you, like drugs, sex, alcohol, gambling. This just basically overindulgence, like gluttony, overeating, or anything like that, is just trying to fill the void. All right, so what's crazy is that the timing, the bottom of the deck for timing was no. Physical features, mountains. Now with mountains, I'm getting somebody who probably wears flannel. I'm also giving somebody who probably lives in the mountains, and with a beard here is giving me kind of like lumberjack vibes. So they could be like really strong, have that very stoic look about them. They could live in the mountains. They could be like mountain people type deal. Attributes and career, I did get van. Now with van, somebody could drive a van, or like I said, the van is usually a family thing, so somebody could have a family. This could be somebody, like, even if you don't, this could be somebody you used to work with too. It doesn't necessarily have to be somebody you work with now. This could be somebody you used to work with. For confirmations, at the bottom of the deck was secrets. So they hide this energy. They try to hide this type of energy pretty freaking well. And then at the bottom of the Oracle deck, which is also very interesting, I got demons. And we got a lot. I'm hoping this is not who the energy that you're in. Because it's not going to look good for you. So what was it? It was demons. Demons. This card is a sobering reminder to be aware of the devious nature of demons within. It's a warning to not to identify with that critical voice of self-doubt inside that tries to self-sabotage. So heed this warning and remember that the game of life is all about overcoming the demons within. Even if you feel wronged or judged, it's important not to dwell on this or let it negatively affect you. Instead, call it out, learn from it, let it go, and move on. Just give it to the universe. Give it to God, give it to the universe, and just go about your normal day. Oh, so also for the dates of the ox. So somebody could have a Chinese zodiac of the dragon, the ox, or the horse. With the dates for the ox, we're going to start off with the 1900s again. 25, 37, 49, 61, 73, 85, 97. And then the 2000s, we have 2009, 21, 33, 45, 57, and 69. Somebody could also be seen as animated, active, and energetic. Again, Gemini here. Your birth years, again, 1900s, 30, 42, 54, 66, 78, 90. And then the 2000s is 2002, 14, 26, 38, 50, 62, 74. All right. Got that. Okay. And you know, oh, I just realized that. With the Eye of Horus and Eye of Ra, that's Egyptian. So maybe you got some heavy Egyptian ancestors that are like on your back saying like, don't worry about it, I got you. Or maybe somebody's using their Egyptian ancestry to try and tap into some type of Egyptian demon or dark lord, whatever, to come and try and do something to you. But you also have Egyptian bloodline. And they're like, no, what are you doing here? So, but somebody could have Egyptian ancestry and they have very, very high protection. I just realized that's heavy. That's crazy. I just realized that too. All right, so again, for the zodiac signs, one last time, we have Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, Scorpio, Libra, again, earth signs, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, Aries, Capricorn again, and Gemini. Alrighty, and then we're gonna go ahead and get into charms. Charms? Okay, great. Papers all over the place here. All right. And definitely somebody could like daisies, somebody could have twins, or we're just getting kids in general. Saturn. Somebody can like space, but also Saturn is about karma. Somebody can work into construction. We got a tire out here as well. So we got van. This could just be like some type of work vehicle, work van. And then again, with somebody can work in gravel. Somebody can have a gravel road or gravel driveway. Gravel could just be significant in some shape or fashion. Whether it's construction or a driveway or a path. Somebody could be like a worker bee. We're getting a lot of work here. A lot of work. Very, very work. Okay, so busy bee. Somebody could be a busy bee with doing all this, voodoo, hoodoo, woodoo shit. Somebody could be LGBTQ. Doesn't have to be. Somebody could have a rainbow baby. Somebody could have twin boys. Probably not even identical. They could be fraternal. You got the butterfly out here. Oh, I just heard that karma's going to turn these guys into a pretzel. Somebody could be biracial, somebody could be white, somebody could be black. Somebody could have biracial children, mixed race children. Somebody might like to eat Pop-Tarts. I'm hearing like somebody's a rare rose. Or somebody's done this before. This isn't the first time they've done this. But unfortunately for them, you're a rare, you could be like, instead of a rose, you're like a rainbow rose. I'm getting twisted up in the game. Okay, so maybe somebody has done this before. This isn't the first time somebody's done something. And, like, I don't know what it is, but if they're trying to, like, do love spells on you or something along those lines, like divination abuse, they got twisted up in the game because they don't understand why it's not working for you because of how unique and rare you are compared to these two. You know what I mean? But luck is on your side. The fact, like, oh, I'm also getting, like, stonewalled. Like, it's been blocked. Whatever they sent to you is blocked, and now it's going back. They probably sent something to you, it rebounded, and now it's going back. Strawberries, summertime can be significant. We did get summer out here. Okay, so with this, somebody could be, we got the wrath and everything, somebody could be, rawr, but here's the problem. What's the one thing all dinosaurs have in common besides birds? They're extinct. So whatever this is coming to a freaking end. It's done. Okay, so say that this isn't the first time somebody's done some shit like this before. And you know how nice and detailed this little butterfly is. They think they're the shit, and they're over here trying to do all this, and then they're coming against somebody who's a lot bigger, spiritual team wise, like a lot bigger. Like their spiritual team is a hell of a lot bigger than they are, and it's just like, what the fuck you thinking? What the hell? Like you flap your one wing, and that big old powerful wing just went. Goodbye. But if it's not that freaking deep, again, I'm getting something along the lines is that if somebody is already married, we got joined union here. You know what I mean? And you could be like say you're their forever partner, right? But they're married, so you're over here, and this person's married to somebody who's not like they are, right? But you're their joined union. That's the roadblock that you've got. You can make this person happy. Like when you see them, you bring a smile to their face. with it. I'm getting like peace here, so you probably bring peace to them compared to whatever crazy rash stuff. Oh, I didn't mean for it to do that, but whatever crazy rash stuff comes over onto them, like that's crazy. Like I meant for it to stand up, but it just like fell right over, right onto your forever partner here. And like I said, you can have somebody who's like with somebody who's completely different than they are. Like somebody's salty while the other person's sweet. And confirmation there. But then you have the strawberry here that's also sweet, but because it's a strawberry and it's packed full of vitamin C, it's good for you. But something needs to transition first in the sense of making it like in the correct way, not in a violent, aggressive manner, but in the correct way, in a way that's not going to bring you karma. Or somebody, you know, try to put a ring on it. They want to put a ring on it, like Saturn's rings. Again, this could be somebody like somebody that you're married to, with the wheel confirming with the van on the bottom of the career and attributes deck. Somebody can have a pink keychain. Okay. Aries, Libra, Gemini, Scorpio. We've got Lilith, Shadow Work. Taurus, Venus, Dark Feminine. Earth sign, somebody could be a dark feminine with the earth sign. We got 11, 5, 15, and 22. May could be significant. The 11th can be significant. November can be significant. The 15th, the 6th, 22, the number 4. Somebody's trying to control their emotions. We also got Pisces. Wow, somebody's going downhill. We also got Sag. Questionable intentions. Are we using this as a greater or lesser than? Greater than? Lesser than. Okay. So it's lesser than. On the one that I see right here, it says cat. Maybe somebody caps a lot. Like cap. We also got tab here. Tab is like skipping a big space. So somebody's trying to skip, like trying to cut corners or trying to skip over certain steps. We got a lot of adaptability here. Somebody wants to change in money and finance, or somebody's looking, has an idea for some type of passion, career, or whatever to get them stability in finance, like heavy money, heavy wealth. And then somebody's trying to, again, somebody's trying to control their emotions. Also with this one here, it could also be like questionable, like they don't know what to change their path to. So again, we can have a dark feminine who's an earth sign. May 11th, May 15th, May 22nd, November 5th, November 15th, November 22nd. So you also got again Gemini, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Cancer. No. Yes. Gemini, Cancer, Sagittarius, Scorpio. Okay. Angel number. $218. Putting boundaries around your availability and attention is an act of self-love. That's good. Because this crazy shit that's going on right here, you definitely don't want to let that come into you. Because you don't want that karma. If you mess around with people who have karma, that karma can rub off on you. Okay? But you're protected. Just don't. Just because you're protected doesn't mean you go around and do dumb shit. Okay? Use your head. All right. Letters. Water is definitely coming out heavy. We got Cancer, Scorpio. We got Gemini again for a third house. Also, March is Pisces, Aries. July, Cancer, Leo. Oh, and May's not Gemini and Cancer. That's Taurus and Gemini. Sorry. Somebody might be crying. Somebody might be crying over money. I mean, that thing was going off at crazy hell. Winter, definitely strong. Because in your timing, I mean, I got summer in there, but for your timing, we got winter solstice, and then we got winter symbol again. So something about the winter time, or just Capricorn season in general. Well, the ones that are in winter, it's Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. Someone's in their south node. Confirmation. Howard. Texas. Twin. Somebody could be a twin. Somebody can have twins. Something's hidden. Somebody's hiding. Gyro. Somebody could be Middle Eastern. Jenny. Jen. Nyx. Night. Nighttime. Something significant about nighttime. DW. Isn't that like from Arthur? Vin. I'm getting Vin Diesel, but somebody could have the name Vin. Somebody's name could be Diesel, or somebody may have an animal pet named Diesel. I got White here. Somebody's last name could be White, or somebody could be just White. We got rents. Remember, somebody could be crying over money because they can't pay their rents. DVD. Somebody might try to make naughty videos. I don't have another X, but if I did, it'll be a triple X videos. I got Guy, Trent, I'm getting grinning through grit teeth. So somebody's very fake. Or somebody has a lot of grit. And like grit also means guts. Somebody has a lot of guts. Wendy, windy. Somebody could live where it's windy, or it could be windy right now. ET. Somebody can be looking like an extraterrestrial. Danger. Somebody. I'm getting unhinged, and I'm also getting danger. I got angry. Gray. I'm getting hen, but it's like short for Henrietta. Or somebody's looked up as a mother hen. I'm getting Xavier, Whitney, Roger, Wednesday. Somebody likes to probably watch the show Wednesday, or something about Wednesday is significant. New dig. Somebody's probably looking to move, new home. Let's see if there's anything else. Diner. Somebody could work at a diner, or they met at a diner. Something significant about a diner. Whey, like whey protein. The 10th. Okay. Yeah. All right. Oh, we got another eye here. Dex. Henry. Green. Disney. Something about Disney. Ring. Again, Saturn's rings, or something about a ring camera. Or somebody's going to give you a ring. I also have Hex here. Twix. Somebody could like Twix candy. Ren. Okay. Somebody could also be a diehard fan. I also got Winnie, Jenny, As soon as I think that's it, like someone else comes up. Somebody could be tiny. Vex. Somebody could be very vexing. Wing. I think that's it. Alright guys, that's what I got for you guys for pile number 2. So if any of that resonated, like, share, and subscribe. Let me know in the comments what you think. And I will either see you on the next pile of your choosing, or I will just see you on the next read. Alright? Like, share, subscribe. Bye! Hello, welcome back to pile number 3, the Obsidian. Okay? If you chose pile number 3, you chose the Obsidian pile. Alright. So, with the timing deck, there is chance encounter, blockages, maybe, full moon, supermoon, next few months, and autumn. Okay? So down here we have their physical attributes. This could be you, this could be them. You need to put it where it needs to go. Somebody could be European. Somebody could have beautiful eyes. We have weight gain and thick. So somebody could just, be like somebody, say somebody who's skinny has been trying to gain some weight to just be a little bit more healthier, a little bit thicker. That's probably what they did. Or somebody's just thick and they're a little over, they have some weight gain to them. Somebody can shave their head in some way. Somebody could have alopecia. Somebody could be in the military. We have government here, politics, so somebody could wear a fade. Their hair is shaved in some way. I've known a few females, depending on how they wear their hair, they get it shaved and have it up top and stuff like that. Somebody could have short features, whether it's limbs, hair, neck, nose, or torso. Somebody could have Asian ancestry. Somebody could be Canadian. Somebody, and it's funny how this came out. So somebody can communicate with a country accent. We've got country bumpkin over here. And this is hilarious how it's travel, wisdom, philosophy, higher education, law, religion, ethics. Somebody who's in a fraternity or is going to like an Ivy League school. And then you got government and politics here. We also have do some shadow work, and I feel like this is coinciding with temperance is in reverse, so I'm getting that with like a little bit of overindulgence. Obviously, that we have STD in reverse, so this person's clean. All right, but we do have temperance in reverse, meaning that they probably do overindulge. This could be overeating because we do have weight gain here. Somebody can drink a little too much or smoke a little too much. I don't think it's sex, and if they do, they use protection. This person is probably seen as like somebody's happy. This could be work related or in the moment because it says blockages, chance encounter. This could be something that's work related, so you got to keep it professional. But also here with jealous envy, I'm also getting like, say there's some co-workers that got this person, whoever this person is considered a star seed or somebody who has heightened spirituality, like heightened abilities. Like their third eye is definitely open and they are aware. This is no surprise that somebody's sitting here talking shit because they're jealous. Like they're fully aware of this going on behind their back. They could be a very private person. They know when and who to disclose to. And whatever, like, with the rest in peace, whatever dark magic or whatever, that's just dead. Do not disturb. It's unbothered. They're not surprised by any of that. Somebody could, we got DIA here, Defense Intelligence Agency. Somebody could work in government and politics. Somebody could drive a sedan. Somebody could have an RV. Seventh house, Libra, relationships, contracts, marriage, partners, equality, sharing, style. Here's something, like say this person works in government, or you do, and you end up meeting a star seed that has abilities, because it says partners and equality, like you guys end up working with contracts, you guys end up working together and traveling to do certain things, like say like missing persons or anything like that, something along those lines, and you guys end up falling for each other. But it's a maybe, and there's blockages. It's a chance encounter, but it's like you got that you, because of the work, you got to keep it professional, because we got career, long-term goals, structure, status, fame, reputation, public image, masculinity, and experts. So whoever these guys are that this psychic investigator or star seed is working for, they're experts, or the star seed is an expert at what they do. Somebody could have the Chinese zodiac of the dog. Somebody could have the Chinese zodiac of the monkey. Somebody could be lovely, honest, and prudent. We have the SCD in reverse, so maybe somebody is practicing abstinence as well. Somebody could be, I was about to say smarp. I was putting sharp and smart together. Sharp and smart and curious. We have travel, wisdom, philosophy, higher education, law, religion, ethics. Somebody could also be a Sagittarius. I mean, we RV and then travel. So yeah, there's something with travel. You can travel somewhere and meet somebody. You gotta put it where it needs to go. So for the dog, the birth years, we're going to go with the 1900s first, as usual. 34, 46, 58, 70, 82, 94. And then the 2000s, we have 2006, 2018, 30, 42, 54, 66, and 78. And with the monkey, the birth years for 1900s, we have 32, 44, 56, 68, 80, 92. And the 2000s, we have 04, 16, 28, 40, 52, 64, and 76. For zodiac signs, we have Leo, Capricorn, Libra, Libra again, Sagittarius, Gemini, Virgo, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I think that's it on here. '98 could also be significant. 99. July, October, September, March, June, '17, 9, there's a lot of talk about this starseed. So, and it doesn't even have to actually be dark magic. Like, it doesn't even have to be that serious. It could just be like somebody talking a lot of shit, like unfounded shit. Like, there's no proof of anything. It's just running of the mouth. Hey, we also got you got like 3 oracles here. We got Comet, Extraterrestrials, and Cosmic Egg. So for comment, the comment on this card is a messenger coming to you from afar, bringing a burst of powerful energy to tell you that change is coming into your life for the better. While its arrival signals the death of something old, maybe the end of a relationship, a job, or a worn out way of thinking, it also means the birth of something new. Even though there is likely to be a period of adjustment and feeling unsettled, you'll look back and know in the end that the change was for the best. Don't be afraid to reflect on any past mistakes or shortcomings at this stage. It's a time to take stock and adjust to positive change. Embracing change will lead to spiritual growth and future new opportunities. Then you also got Cosmic Birth. This card is a sign that change is coming. Change twice. But are you ready to birth a new you? If you have suffered a series of endings recently, they are signs that you need to forge ahead in a new direction in order to be reborn. But will you go with the flow or struggle against it? Change often brings turbulence and unsettling emotions. So prepare yourself to ride the storm with as much grace as you can, and you will come out unscathed. Fight, on the other hand, and you will be in for a choppy ride. The choice is yours. And then you also have extraterrestrials. We have been trying to attract your attention for some time. We have been waiting for you to connect to us. There's that starseed. You have work to do on Earth. Take a step into the unknown. We will catch you and stop you from falling. You have been waking up and falling asleep again for a long time now. Once you accept your mission, and when they say waking up and falling asleep, that's in the sense of like your third eye opening and closing. Not you actually, I mean, you could be waking up in the middle of the night and going to sleep because there's something in you that's making you restless. But this could also end up being in the sense of like your third eye opening and closing. Like you're open to it and then you get tired of it and you close it up for a little bit. You open it, you close it up for a little bit. It's like taking 5 years to read one book that's only like 400 pages. that's actually a small book, just so you know. Once you accept your mission, your life will never be the same again. You will be in service to the higher cause. Shake off the shackles and complacency, and become one of our messengers to help Earth. No. Somebody could have their own channel. Like somebody could do this or trying to get into this. People know about it and they talk. There's like a lot of talk behind it. But they're completely unbothered. You're completely unbothered. It doesn't surprise you. You already know about that. So it is what it is. You just accept it. Like, alright. So for that, I'm going to put this and then I'm going to give you guys some charms. The big dice and some letters. And I'm also going to give you an angel number here. If somebody is doing dark magic on you, they're doing moon magic. Full moon, super moon, especially I think we just have a full super moon not too long ago. Confirmation. Somebody could also have a country accent. Or they live in the country or they're from the country. angel number real quick. Focus on your spiritual growth. The angels encourage you to stay open. Angel number 607. Focus on your spiritual growth. The angels encourage you to stay open. That was literally confirming like you're going in and out of being with your third eye and closing your third eye. Keep it open. Stay open. Okay. Charms. Oh, real quick. I keep forgetting to do this. Okay, so the bottom of the deck, see with this, with moon energy, there's a lot of moon here. Timing deck, we also got Harvest Moon. For physical features, we also got a deformity of some kind, okay? With the shaved head, like I said, alopecia could be a thing. Somebody could have crooked teeth. It doesn't have to necessarily mean like a whole limb is gone. I mean, it could. Especially if somebody was in the military and they're now in government, they could have like a prosthetic leg, or like I said, they could have a like a cauliflower ear, like something along those lines. There is some type of deformity, okay, and it could be something from birth, or it could be something that happened to them, like an accident as well. Attributes in career, we also got influencer for at the bottom of the deck on that. And then confirmations, the bottom of that deck, you got charity. And then at the bottom of the oracle deck, and I'm going to read this off to you as well, we have mirror. I keep forgetting to do this. Okay, self-reflection. You may be distracted by surface things at the moment, so this card is urging you to look inward and dive deeper into the depths of your own soul. Be aware of any significant messages or visions that come to you in what feel like inspired moments. These may be nudges from higher worlds, inviting you to connect with them and learn from them. That staying open thing. It's really, really important. Okay. Remember when I said something was dead? This is a meteorite. This is a dinosaur. And what do all dinosaurs have in common except for birds? They're all extinct. And remember when I said that that gossip shit was like irrelevant to this person? It wasn't a surprise. Yeah, it's dead. Or if say somebody sent out some dark magic during the full moon, all of a sudden the meteor's coming down. R.I.P. I'm also getting this for the tower. The tower card has the lightning striking the tower and it's falling. We got the crystal heart. That's giving me divine energy. The silver heart. There was a meaning. I read it off. 144 on the timer, guys. What was it? Silver heart. Feelings of compassion, trust, and calm, supportive affection rather than a deep romantic passion. A silver heart signifies thoughtful, long-lasting love or appreciation during birthdays and holidays. Oh, look at that. Alright, silver heart meaning military. Hold on a second. The U.S. military's third highest combat decoration for valor, awarded for extreme heroism against an enemy force. That was established back in World War I. Spiritual meaning. Combining the universal symbol of love and affection with the purifying, intuitive energy of silver. Emotional balance, inner wisdom, protection, and a pure, connected heart. Often worn to promote calmness and deep emotional bonds. It serves as a mirror of the soul. You just had mirror at the bottom of the deck. You also got moon energy again, a moon. We was talking about balance. We got balance here, yin and yang. We got rarity. Like I was getting rare rose, but we also got the unicorn out here. You're a rare unicorn. You're a rare rose. Got a pearl. A pearl takes time and pressure for it to form. Somebody probably works well under pressure. Also with the diamond here, the diamond heart. That's the same thing for something about pressure. Somebody might be trying to apply some pressure. Somebody could like ice cream. Somebody could like pastries. Somebody can have a boy. Somebody can have 2 kids. One of them being a boy and they're older. You got butterfly, which is change. Rainbow, somebody's probably had a rainbow baby. This could be a spirit baby. I'm getting rainbow. Like somebody could already have a kid. It could be a boy. And that's a spirit baby. It doesn't have to be, but that's what I'm getting here. Like somebody's is waiting for a spirit baby to come down because we got the rainbow here. Or somebody had a miscarriage and then after that miscarriage they had a boy. That was their first child. Golden heart. Golden heart represents the highest spiritual vibration of unconditional love, compassion, and divine goodness. It symbolizes a purified soul that acts with innate kindness, selflessness, and empathy without expecting reward, acting as a beacon of light that heals both the possessor, and those around them. I mean, Starseed did come out, so I mean, that's definitely possible. The moons are very significant. You had harvest moon, super moon, and full moon, and then you got a crescent moon here. Okay. I just clicked back over to the music that I'm listening to, and somebody's handle name has the numbers 99 and 98 in it. Capricorn, Cancer, Libra, Gemini, Taurus, we got an Earth star again out here. We have 2, 12, 22. We got a lot of 2s. Pisces, number 14. Escape, percent, cardinal, fixed, fixed. Mars, that could be also an Aries, masculine energy. Somebody wants to escape. February 12th, February 14th, Valentine's Day, February 22nd, December 14th, December 2nd, December 22nd, March 2nd, March 14th, March 22nd, May 2nd, May 12th, May 22nd, then April 2nd, April 12th, and April 14th. Somebody's very stable. Somebody's very creative when it comes to their passionate ideas. Somebody's very stable within their job and finances. And somebody's maybe thinking of making some type of emotional change about a career. Or there's going to be a change in a career that's going to make them sad. It's kind of like a bittersweet energy. We got minus. We got percent. Somebody could be dealing with negative thoughts. Somebody could be having negative finances and they need to make a change within a job in order to find stability. Somebody could be having negative emotions about a job that they're in. Some type of career path could be like affecting them emotionally in a negative way, and they want to escape. Is this going to be up or is this going to be down? Oh wait, no, this is, yeah, so that's up. So, but whatever change they make is going to put them on the up and up. Three, four, five. 5 is 10. So yeah, so we got an Earth star and masculine energy. They probably want to escape their job or escape a situation that's just causing them negative thoughts or negative like emotions. It could be affecting their areas like that dark magic shit, which is why it's telling you to like stay more, aware. Be aware of the things that are going on about you. Be aware of your thoughts. Okay. Go ahead and get into names or letters. I also noticed that we have black, and black here. Maybe with that dark, if it is that deep, you probably have 3 witchy sisters. You know, the dark sisters. Something like that. Springtime can be significant. Winter can be significant. Having control of the finances is significant. Somebody could like sports. Long. Lounge. Somebody's a real hoot. Maybe somebody's funny. Somebody could be fun. We got John. We also got faux, like faux fur. Somebody could be like into animals. We got Looney Tunes. Somebody could be into Looney Tunes. With art here, I'm also hearing character drawing. Frank. We got Juan. Lewis. Peter. Heather. Polo. Somebody could wear polos. Lupe. Thorn. Poor. Somebody could fear about being poor. Like poverty. Flour. Somebody could bake. We do have pastries. Honey. Somebody could like honey. Louisiana. Lou. Lois. LAX. Somebody could be Californian or from California. So there might be an X involved in like gossip. Rex. Tex. Pooh. Maybe somebody likes Winnie the Pooh. Noon. Or Nona. Luna. Leona. Alana. Noel. Noah. Something about Pennsylvania. Nevada. Florida. New Jersey. New York. Oklahoma. Arkansas. Rhode Island. Long Island. Maybe somebody likes some Long Island iced teas. Laura. Penny. Penelope. Trey. Trevon. Flow. Florence. I'm also hearing Italy. Florence, Italy. Somebody could be Italian. Somebody has a P.O. box. Or somebody's dealing with somebody who has a foul box. If you know what I mean. You know. Java. Somebody drinks coffee. Somebody likes to play Uno. Or maybe just card games in general. Fox. Somebody could be seen as a fox. Or a fox could be significant. We got a hoax. Somebody could think it's a hoax. Like what I'm doing is a hoax. Like whatever spiritual stuff that they're into could be a hoax. Honolulu, Hawaiian. Definitely got European again. Haiti. We got France. Paris, France. Ultraviolet. Somebody's name could be Violet. V. Loletta. Julia. Juliana. Javier. Juno. I'm also hearing Alaska, Juneau, Alaska, or those people could have those names. Pox, somebody had the chicken pox before, or before the vaccine was out or whatever. Somebody could be dealing with shingles or has dealt with shingles. RH negative. I'm also getting RH negative and RH positive. Teapot. Somebody drinks tea from an actual teapot or has like those china plates. Or somebody could collect teapots. Somebody could hunt or be a hunter, or somebody's name could be Hunter. We got Nate. Nathan. Lorne. I feel like I've heard that name before. Lorne. Or maybe even somebody lays on the horn a lot, like when they're driving. What happened? What? Oh, okay. We have Ron. Ronald. Ron short for Ronald. Okay. Alright. That's what I got for you guys on this one. So if you see maybe initials or anything. Okay, so we have because remember what was said in the oracle, because you do have some blockages. You have something with autumn, spring, and winter. I don't think we have summer in here. No. But something about a full moon, the moon cycles between now, which is spring, something can happen in the spring, something can happen in the autumn time, something can happen in the winter time. Keep in mind, those are also, like, you got spring break, Thanksgiving break, and then you also got the winter break, which is Christmas break. So something about those could be significant as well. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys on this one. If you like what you got, and it resonated, let me know in the comments. Like, share, and subscribe, and I will either see you on the next read or maybe on the next file. Talk to you guys later. Bye. Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you have picked pile number 4, it is Amethyst. There you go. So for timing, and I'm gonna make sure I remember the bottom of the deck. I wrote down what was on the bottom of the decks after I pulled. So for timing, for pile number 4, you have spring, summer, winter. So it could be, and this is timeless. So it could be this year, it could be next year. It depends on when you see it and when you start to go into alignment. Like, none of this will make any difference if neither one of you are in alignment, okay? So, and if one person's in alignment and the other one just refuses to get their shit together, you can always get assigned a new divine partner, okay? Because, you know, that's why, you know, free will comes into play. Everybody chooses to be on whatever path they want to choose to be on, right? But this is your when will I meet my forever partner and what do they look like reading. At the bottom of the deck, we also have not at the right moment. Not the right moment. So, yeah, sorry. Not the right moment. Not at the right moment. Not at the right moment. Okay. So, you could have a moment. You could have met this person already. And let's just say you're meet cute, or, you know, whenever you guys decide, or whenever you feel like you guys are going to decide to get together, it's just not the right moment. You know what I mean? Like, there could be, you know how there's those times in romance movies, whether it's rom-com or whatever, where they are about to kiss and then something happens to stop the kiss from happening. That could be meaning that it's just not the right moment. All right. Again, spring, summer, winter, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. So Aquarius is strong. December 21st, March 19th, 12, 21, 3, and 19 could be significant. For descriptions, this could be you, this could be them. You got to put it to where it needs to go. We have it's clarified, we have overweight and obese, okay? Sometimes people like you BBW, you know? Big, beautiful women. It is, and we also got giant here. So somebody could just be really tall and really big. Island, southerner, Africa. Somebody could be African or somebody lives in Africa. Somebody could be shorter than yourself, or you can be shorter than this person. But remember, we got giant here. And then somebody could also have a beauty mark. So, yeah, somebody could be from the islands, or somebody could be traveling out to the islands. We also have Rooster. Somebody can be observant, hardworking, and courageous. We also have Virgo out here. Birth years, starting with the 1900s, we have 33, 45, 57, 69, 81, 93. For 2000s, we have 05, 17, 29, 41, 53, 65, and 77. Now, this divine feminine or masculine could have some type of arrest record. Will you get down and stop getting into stuff you're... Get down. Get down. Get down. Get down. Not around my computer. Okay, listen. If you're going to be up here, you cannot be messing with my wires. Okay? Because if you do, this is the last time you're going to be up here. Got it? You hear me? I'm telling you, don't do it. You be good girl. Don't eat those either. Don't eat those either. That's my plan. Okay. So, somebody can be older than you. Somebody can be younger than you. Somebody, or you could be younger. They could be older. Somebody can be the oldest child. With detox here. The fact that this person with detox, somebody could have like drug charges, but because they detoxed and they got into alignment, they're on the right path, they're trusting their intuition, they have protection. We have the all-seeing eye, represents the watchful presence of a higher power, signifying that everything is observed and known by the divine entity. Serves as a reminder to live with morality and awareness of one's actions, great architect of the universe. So and we also got with the detox here, we also got test results negative. So they probably still need to go through Theo, the light. Yep. Make sure you turn it and make sure no kitties in there. Okay. And because this person's on the right path in true alignment, they are considered a true twin. And I guess they're no longer dark angel. They've gotten out of their toxic, greedy ways. Like I said, they're out of alignment. They're no longer being controlled. We have Puppet Master in reverse. So they're no longer being controlled by their addictions. And like I said, test result, it says positive, check. But this is in reverse. So if somebody's being tested for drugs and stuff, it's coming back negative. Their test results are negative. Like they have nothing in their system. And they've made they're turning their life around. We also got luck, Jupiter, Sagittarius, Pisces, Cancer. The number 9 could be significant. Like their luck has changed. Like now that they're on a right alignment and they're detoxing, their luck has changed for the better. We also have the letters U, V, W, X. Those could be significant in one way or another. We also have Venus, 2nd and 7th houses. So 2 and 7, 9 again. 7, 8, 9. So 99 could be not significant. The 9th could be significant. September can be significant. Libra, Taurus. Somebody could be charitable, or they're donating, like they can be donating to charity, like anything that no longer serves them, they're just getting rid of. Or they're starting to, like, say they're trying to pull some community service to be able to get some time knocked off their sentence or whatever's going on with them, because somebody has some type of, like, they've been arrested, they have an arrest record. So, like I said, charity, somebody could be doing charity work in order to get, a good look to the judge if they have to go back to court at any point in time. So somebody could used to be jealous. Somebody with greed here. Somebody could used to steal. Somebody could be, they didn't necessarily have to be a narcissist, but they could be just in their ego. So they had ego death. They're no longer being controlled by their addictions. They're no longer being controlled by jealousy. Like they're just, everything is on the up and up. We got a lot of third eyes. So we got third eye here, the eye here, and then third eye here. Eyes are very significant because even though this is upside down, you have the money symbols in the eyes. And then you have something about eyes. Somebody must have really nice eyes because you got her eye just peeking there. Eyes are very significant. Maybe somebody's name starts with an eye. And Gaston, he has really piercing blue eyes, so somebody could have blue eyes. Or their eyes are just very captivating. Like, even if they're dark, they could be like, so, like, they could just be the type of eyes you just get lost in. Okay. We also had 2 oracle cards for you guys. Oh, snap. See, I almost forgot. Okay, so with timing, we have not the right moment. We already went over that. Physical features, the bottom of the deck for that. We also got short hair, so somebody could have short hair. Attributes and career, we have success, and we have luck here as well. So whatever they're doing now is bringing them success, and they could just be successful and lucky in all their endeavors now that they've gone on the right alignment. Confirmations, tick-tock, running out of time. So say this person, remember what I was talking about before, how people can choose whether or not to be on the right alignment, and if they choose not to be on the right alignment, then the divine is just going to give you somebody new. So if somebody's on the right alignment and the other person's not, they're going to miss out on a true twin. But it's okay because whoever is on the right alignment, if that person's not going the way they need to, you're going to get somebody new. They will give you somebody new. They're going to give you somebody who's going to match that energy. And then for the oracle at the bottom, we have, well, for oracle here, we have Einstein and Aleph. And then at the bottom of the oracle deck on this one was Chariot. Now, pile number 1 also got the Chariot. So you might want to look into pile number 1, whether it's just for the oracle reading or maybe just the whole thing itself. So it's up to you. So we're going to go ahead and get into the oracle read. So we have Aleph, the beginning, which is literally the first card of this deck. Okay, so the extraterrestrial worlds are letting you know that there is a divine plan guiding your life. Just remember the all-seeing eye. Where was it? Oh yeah, just like there is a cosmic narrative running through the Hebrew alphabet. Somebody could be Jewish. You are at or somebody's gone to Israel. You are at the beginning of your journey, so the plan is probably not clear to you right now. It is shrouded in secrecy. Accept that. And know that soon there will be a union of the lower and higher worlds in which you have a role. Like the silent letter Aleph, that's A-L-E-F, there is no need for words or explanations. The divine plan will unfold in the right order at the right time. Remember, it says not the right moment. And you are part of that plan. That's crazy how that coincides. Bro. Alright, so Einstein. Okay, I keep going over it. There it goes. This card is preparing you for an inspired message from an extraterrestrial source. It may not at first be obvious. It may be delivered by a stranger. Be written on a poster or appear in a dream. You may have a light bulb moment or an idea may come to you out of nowhere. Do not rationalize this message away by applying reasoning. Just accept it and say thank you. Know that it is an intuitive download from a higher power that has your best interest at heart. Trust that it is direct communication from your guides. We've got High Priestess, Chakra Alignment, the All-Seeing Eye. I mean, like, I don't know how much clearer that's got to be to you. All right, and then at the bottom of the deck, we have Chariots. Oh, the Chariot. I'm sorry. We had to go to the T's. Okay. This card is urging you to hold the reins of your life firmly in your own hands in order to get to your desired spiritual destination. You will need inner discipline and consistency to achieve this. So set your sights firmly on your destination. Focus solely on the part that you play in situations that arise along the way. Take responsibility for your actions and make amends anytime it's needed in order to keep your side of the street clean. Somebody could be a street cleaner. Your extraterrestrial guides will be impressed with the efforts you're making and will make themselves known to you in good time. Remember, like putting everything in reverse here. Detoxing, getting rid of all that bad juju out of your life. And just staying on the aligned, apparently it's going to be the time of your life. We also got the number 1 here, so maybe an Aries. So before we head on, we're going to go over the signs one more time on the card. So we got Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces. We had the number 1 here, so we got Aries. Virgo, Sag, Pisces, Cancer, Libra, Taurus. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to get you a spiritual number, or angel number. Where are we at? Oh, okay. 226. Be playful and flirt with a deeper level or spiritual devotion to your own ideas. Okay. So we're going to put this aside for a moment. And then we're going to get into some charms. And then I'm going to roll the big dice. And then I'm going to pull some letters. Get some words, get some names. Anything along those lines. This one has gone on for a long time. We're almost at 2.5 hours. What? Okay. Charms. I hope I don't get the stupid dinosaur again, because I keep grabbing this stupid dinosaur. I try not to look. Oh, thank you. It looks like somebody definitely has a sweet tooth. We got cavities here. Maybe somebody needs to go to the dentist, or they just went to the dentist. This is just, this could be clarifying some things that you may know about this person. We had Island, and we got the sun here. We got 2 rainbows. This could be LGBTQ. You guys could be same, but also very different. Southerner, we got cowgirl boot here. Horse, somebody could ride horses. Like I said, somebody could be different than you. Like, you guys could be the same, but somewhat different. Like I said, you could, this could be same sex as well. Got purple hearts, blue hearts. You can have a boy and a girl, or somebody can like the color purple, somebody can like the color blue. Again, when it comes to pearls, pearls take time to develop, so something like this just needs to take some time. Whoever they are, they want to twist you into a pretzel. Some can be a hard worker, somebody can like honey, somebody could harvest their own honey, somebody could like Minecraft, or if they have kids, their kids can like Minecraft. Bumblebee could be significant. Also with this, with the rainbow here, you see how this only has 3 colors and this literally has all the colors that you would find in a rainbow? Like somebody's just starting off with their intuition, but they're leading to a full chakra alignment. You know what I mean? Like they got a few chakras down, but they need to get the rest of them going. Okay, so somebody could be starting on the right path, like how it was saying in the oracle reading. Somebody could be a very unique being, or somebody could be finding their uniqueness. I'm getting rainbow bright. Remember that rainbow horse? Yeah, somebody could be from the 80s, or like the movie or the show Rainbow Bright, and knows what I'm talking about. Somebody could like boots. They don't have to necessarily be country, but somebody could like boots. Or they have a little girl that has a boot like that. Again, ice cream, amusement park. We had thrill ride, so something about an amusement park most likely. Somebody could be salty while somebody else can be sweet. Or they could be salty and sweet. They have a duality about them. You can meet them on a beautiful sunny day. We did get summer, so something about the summer. You do get ice cream in there. With islands, you could possibly, you can try going on vacation with them. Everything on that. Well, wait a minute. We got 3, so we use 3 there, 3 here. Somebody can have a 3-year-old. Somebody can have 3 kids. Toddler's significant. Okay. We're getting escape a lot, like somebody wants to go on an escapade or something. Oh, snap, that wasn't supposed to be in there. Well, we got Virgo again. 23, 5, 13, 7, May, July, April, February 3rd, February 3rd, January 3rd, May 7th, May 13th, May 23rd, July 5th, July 13th, July 23rd. Wow, we got 11, 11, 11, 1. 11, 11, 11, 1. We got 11, a lot of ones, basically. We have Ceres, Aries, Aries, Capricorn, Virgo, Cancer, we got South Node, North Node. Somebody could be in the South Node. Remember, it was like detoxing, right? So it goes from South Node to somebody was in their South Node and now they're in their North Node. We have Gemini. Somebody likes a lot of control. Like they don't like to lose control, or they finally have control. Okay, like say their life was like out of control before, but now it is in control. Like they have control over what they want to do in passion and love. They have control over their finances. They have control over their own thoughts. Like I said, with the money here, they have lucrative ideas. They're on the up and up. Yeah, so they're creating lucrative ideas. I'm getting this way. They're not going back. They are now going forward. They're moving forward and they're moving up. So they're going forward and they're moving up. Moving up in the world. Okay. So, ooh, we got cardinal blue. So, a change of heart. Because blue is emotion. So there could be a change in their intuition. And like an intuitive change, a change of heart. Is blue? Yeah, blue. Okay, so with this, with cardinal and blue, create some type of change, whether it's in emotions, creates emotions. Like something's creating emotions. Something's creating a change in emotions. Something emotional is creating an emotional change. That could be like, say, a death, or like a death and a rebirth. Okay. We also got Virgo again right here, and we got Ceres. Ceres, Ceres is about nurturing. This is like the opposite of Lilith. So somebody was once in their south node, but now is in their north. They're going to plan an escape. Like I said, they could just be going to the islands. Okay. And on this side right here, I'm seeing heavy Scorpio. And like Scorpio is 8th house, and that's death and rebirth. So that's definitely what that is. Okay, we got Cancer again. Mercury, the Sun. The Sun is Leo, Mercury is Gemini. 8th house, we were just talking about 8th house, and that's Scorpio. Or the number 8 can be significant. We got money, again, but that's just stability in general. Dee, BJ, DJ, Bobby, May, Bobby May. Bid, somebody probably used to gamble. Mum, somebody could be like what'd you call it? British. And DID, dissociative identity disorder. So somebody could have like BPD, not borderline personality disorder, but I'm getting like I mean not bipolar disorder. I'm getting more I just said it. Borderline personality disorder. Somebody was probably born. If you ever seen Girl Interrupted, that's a good movie. Watch Girl Interrupted. We got XY. Somebody could be a boy. Something about the eyes. Didn't we get a lot of eyes before? We got I. Phoebe. Fiona. Somebody could have tried to get tested for HIV and the thing came back negative, so they're probably taking like, whew, I dodged a bullet on that one. Because, you know, if they did intravenous drug use, like, they probably had to make sure. We also got DMX. Somebody like DMX. DD. Somebody could have double Ds. I also got a BDE. Big Dick Energy. Boss Babe. GF, BF, girlfriend, boyfriend. That's probably what's going to happen with you guys eventually. Middle or mid. This could be like mid season, mid year, mid month, mid week, the middle of something. It sounded like I had like stutter. Bed. Someone's gonna take you to bed. Hide. Like HYDE. Hide. Like Jekyll Hyde. BB. DD. GG. Jen. Jim. Bob. Ben. Benjamin. Demi. Itty. Izzy. Somebody could be Mix. Somebody jokes a lot. JK, just kidding. I'm also getting hidden enemy. There's a hidden enemy. Dig. Gold digger. A hidden enemy could be a gold digger. Xena. Mums. Somebody could work in floral. Dummy. Somebody could think, like a hidden enemy can think of this person that's as a dummy. Muddy, we had boots. So somebody, I mean, like if somebody works on a farm, of course, every now and again they can have muddy boots. Mm, kids, somebody can have kids. Dean. Emu. I don't know if anybody has any emus. Mm, I think that's about it. That's all I'm getting. You might see something that I don't. It's totally normal. BMX. Somebody could be a BMX rider. Or watch BMX rides or whatever. But somebody could also have a dirt bike. I'm getting BMX, but they can also have a dirt bike. That's where you get muddy too. So, okay. Was there anything else that I need to do for you guys? I think that's it. Okay, so this is all I got for you guys. Hopefully you like it. Like, share, and subscribe. Let me know in the comments if any of it resonated. And I will see you guys on the next one. Or if you have another pile to go to. Like I said, this one is in connection to pile number 1. You can either watch the whole one for pile number 1. Or you could just listen to the oracle read because it's because there's more oracles. Because that would be at the bottom of the deck. It was the same thing for them. So you can read the oracles that are for them as well. All right. I will see you guys on the next one. Bye. Like, share, and subscribe. Okay, welcome back. We're on the last pile. And thank God, because it's almost 3 hours in, dude. So if you pick pile number 3, it will be the Aventurine. We have timing. They didn't give me too much when it came to features. However, this pile is also this, when it comes to attributes, the bottom of the deck is very similar to what came out for pile number 2. Yeah, so if you chose pile number 5, you might want to look into pile number 2. It may give you more information on what the person may look like. Okay, because they're linked in some way. So we have, for timing, we have blood moon, not yet, fixed, and yes. Okay? At the bottom of the deck for this one, it said so far, but yet so close. So again, it's not yet. You're almost there to a yes. We have the fixed here. So something can happen in Leo or Taurus, Scorpio, or Aquarius season. Those signs can be significant. Fixed also means they maintain, uphold, and defend positions, responsibilities, goals, or desires in everyday situations. The least welcoming to change, they preserve traditions. So something about that is either there's something about this that's causing it to be a not yet, or this needs to happen for this not yet to become a yes. You need to put it where it needs to go in your life. You could be taller. They could be taller. They could have body facial or body facial markings. Body facial. Okay, yeah. Sorry, I'm sorry. I'm like looking at this and I got confused. Body and facial markings, meaning piercings, tattoos, freckles, moles. Somebody could also have shaman ancestry, meaning that they have some type of spirituality. Also, somebody can dress like a shaman. or like a witch doctor in a sense. I mean, I'm not sitting here saying they got to have a bone going through their nose or anything, but you know, they could dress not hippie, just mystically. Like they'll wear a lot of rings, bracelets, necklaces, specifically with crystals. Um, so they can come across as a healer in some way, a healer, messenger, dreamer. They could talk about that type of stuff. When it comes to attributes, somebody can have education when it comes to like mental health issues or hospital. Um, or they could have mental health issues themselves. And I'm not speaking in a sense that somebody's schizophrenic. I mean, they could have that. You know what I mean? It's up to you what you're willing to allow into your life. You know what I mean? Because, you know, when it comes to love, loving shouldn't be with conditions. You should love unconditionally. All right? But if it doesn't work for you, it doesn't work for you know. So and with mental health issues, this person can experience anxiety. That is a mental health issue. We also they can experience some down days where, you know, with sloth, where like they kind of let things sit for a little bit. Like they can experience a lot of burnouts where they overwork themselves, and you know, they just let I mean, it's not like they sit here and they live in that type of environment. Hopefully not. Hopefully their mentality isn't on a hoarder type of situation, that it's bad. Because like here you can see like the laundry's piling up, the trash is piling up, there's bottles on the floor, they're just laying there just melting into the couch. Like, I'm so exhausted, like I just don't want to do anything, I'm so burnt out. Like they could have many jobs, like they could be working and going to school, and there's days where they just don't want to do shit. And you know, that's okay. It's okay to have days like that as long as you don't stay in that mindset. You know what I mean? Sometimes they may have bouts of depression. They could be dealing with anxiety, they could be dealing with depression. We have minor in reverse, so I would say thank God for that. We don't want none of that. No, no. Poisons in reverse. Poison doesn't necessarily mean actual poison. Poison can also mean in the sense of alcohol, like, hey, what's your poison? Like, what do you drink? Somebody probably doesn't drink at all or very little. Like every now and again, if they're out with their friends or a family celebration, they may have a glass of wine, a glass of champagne, maybe like a wine cooler or beer, but they either that or they just don't drink at all. This person could have a lot of patience, or they're telling you to be patient. You have plenty of time. That's what it says, so close, but so far, but yet so close, and it's not yet. We also have the blood moon. Um, Somebody has a beautiful soul, or see somebody has a beautiful soul. They could be a lover. There's an offer of commitment coming in. We also have romance, love affairs, creative. This could start off as a love affair and then eventually become an offer of commitment. And with this false positive, I'm not getting like negative. I'm getting like an actual positive. So not a false positive in a sense that it makes it negative, but an actual positive. Like this is a positive person regardless of what they're feeling or what they're going through. This person could be, you know, good luck to you, or this is a lucky connection. Somebody's got some skills in the bedroom, or they're well endowed because we got magic stick out here, or they know what they're doing. Goth doesn't necessarily mean actual goth. It can. Somebody could be just into the gothic theme of, like, you know, the Victorian era, because that's where it normally came from. That's where it originally came from, is Victorian area. So somebody could be into that. Somebody could be into Freemasons, and that's shaman ancestry as well. Some type of religion. Somebody could be like a high-ranking shaman or Freemason, and we also have Master Manifester. Like somebody is very skilled at what they do. You can be looking at an age gap of 10 or more years. Somebody can be considered classy, like first class, chastity, somebody who's not going around sleeping around. Somebody can have a sister, or somebody can be a sister, or somebody like say like your best. It could be your best friend's sister. That could be why that they're 10-year age gap, and obviously they're not a minor. They're over 18 and over. Somebody could take the bus. And we also got a little message here. You are meeting someone that will match your energy. We also have, again, Leo. We got Leo out here twice. We got Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius. 5 is May. That's Taurus and Gemini. 10 is October. So again, you could be looking at another Scorpio or Sag. I think that's what we got here. Somebody can be a little dramatic, or like they love dramas. Somebody probably loves to watch dramas. Joyful. Alright, so when it comes to physical features, at the bottom of the deck we have 5 foot and above. So we also got taller. For attributes and career, we got van. So somebody can drive a van, somebody can put you on a bus. Or somebody could drive a bus, somebody could drive a van. Maybe they're a school bus driver, like the school bus vans. Confirmations, which is here. We also have feminine energy, and we also have divine masculine energy as well. So divine masculine, and then we have feminine energy, so masculine and feminine. And then at the bottom of the oracle deck, the oracle deck here we have Mars, but at the bottom of the oracle deck we had crystal. Okay. Ooh, what am I grabbing? Okay. Again, you might get more physical features if you go through pile number 2. Alright, so Mars. Divine Masculine. Do you find yourself feeling frustrated, impatient, frequently fighting with those around you, or lacking the ability to stand up for yourself? If you're taken advantage of, don't be afraid to express your emotions to others. Don't avoid, remember, self-expression is right here. Don't avoid conflicts, but be sure to deal with them calmly and in a considered manner. Always think before you act and take ownership for your actions. Keep taking steps towards your goals and don't shy away from taking calculated risks when needed to get where you need to go. Okay? And then the bottom of the deck was crystal. There it is. Okay. Crystal, recharging and rebooting. You may be low in energy right now. Remember when I was saying like they're probably so overworked and tired all the time? You may be low in energy right now and need a time to reboot. You will need to supercharge your energy to be able to open up to the unlimited potential of other worlds that may want to communicate with you. And not just other worlds, but this could just be people. Okay? So do what you need to top up your reserves and avoid wasting energy on meaningless distractions. It is time to focus your mind. Okay. You see how this person is literally melting in the chair with the clicker in their hand? That's a distraction. Stop with the distractions. If this is you, anyway. But you could be dealing with this person could be dealing with something like this. And we also got patience. So, patience also coincides with what they were telling you on the crystal recharge. Okay. I feel like this one's going a little faster than the others. I'm going to get these moved out of the way real quick. I'm going to put you back. We're going to get you an angel number here. Okay. 42. Invite the world into your garden and nurture the flowers that only you can grow. That literally just told you with the crystal. So number 42. Invite the world into your garden and nurture the flowers that only you can grow. And remember, when it comes to gardening, this is just, you don't have to garden, but just like take the message within it, right? When you garden, you think you can just put things anywhere and it's supposed to grow. No. There are certain things that need to be grown with each other in order to thrive. Growing something with something else that does not get along ends up killing your vegetation. Okay? Keep that in mind. Alright. Get some cards. Oh, we got some healthy teeth this time. Somebody has a really nice smile, healthy teeth. Somebody likes their carbs. Somebody's a workaholic. We got B here. Pastry. Somebody could be a baker. Somebody could be in baking. Or decorating. That's Saturn. Space is significant. Somebody could be... I'm getting space cadet. Maybe somebody smokes weed. We got flower here. Rainbow. Oh, the double rainbow came out again. Look at that. I just realized that. Double rainbow. No, with the cards, honey. Not outside. And then the blood moon. We have the crescent moon here again. We got the blue heart, which is like masculine. Blues for masculine. Double rainbow again. That's crazy. Like I said, somebody can have nice teeth, even if they eat a whole bunch of sweets. Somebody could be a baker. Like I said, the bee, something about honey. A busy worker. And with it, remember when it was talking about overworking. So somebody's like a hard worker. Maybe somebody is a baker and they're just overworking themselves. Back in the old days when people used to use they actually handmade the bread themselves, they would literally get up at like 2, 3, 4 o'clock and like early as shit. So early. I remember they were talking about how people would end up working themselves. Like the number one person that would most likely work themselves